So good evening, everybody. We welcome you out to Cochrane Stadium here at Bowling Green State University for tonight's match between the IUPUI Jaguars and your Bowling Green State University Falcons. At this time, we'd ask that you please join us in honoring the 2021 Bowling Green men's soccer team for winning the Mid-American Conference Championship.
My dad
Turn your attention to the
all the details.
Bob Moosebrucker, Associate AD Harley King, and head coach Eric Nichols in the unveiling of the championship banner. All right, in 3, 2, 1. Congratulations to the reigning men champions. And once again, we'd like to welcome everybody out to Cochrane Stadium for tonight's match between the IUPUI Jaguars and your Bowling Green State University Falcons. Our officials for tonight's match are referee Kevin Vicar, assistant referees Christian Little, Michael Nickerson, and Aaron Panook. And so at this time, we introduce you to the starting lineups for tonight's match. First for the visiting Jaguars. In goal, number 1, Quinn McCallion. Number 6, Corey Godey. Number 7, Logan Finnegan. Number 8, Anthony Saporito. Number 9, Riley Shaw. Number 10, Cameron Higley. Number 11, Gianni Cananacci. Number 12, Luke Littlesprint. Number 17, Ethan Needle. Number 20, Tommy Pataka. And number 32, Chris Workman. Head coach of the Jaguars is Brian Barnett. Assistant coaches John Schwee and John Bush.
This is the next say time.
And now, starting lineup is your Bowling Green State University Falcons. In goal, a junior from Pinckney, Michigan, number 1, Logan Kowalczyk. A sophomore defender from Toledo, Ohio, number 3, Joey Abanuno. Richard, senior defender from Dayton, Ohio, number 5, Jacob Erlinson. Senior from Holland, Ohio, number 8, Nick Fisher. And Nickdale, the senior from Barcelona, Spain, number 10, Sergi Martinez. A senior midfielder from Bowling Green, Ohio, number 12, Cale Nichols. A junior defender from Windsor, Ontario, Canada, number 13, Michael Montgomery. Sophomore midfielder out of St. Village, Ohio, number 15, Kyle Bustamante. A freshman midfielder out of Querétaro, Mexico, number 17, Alberto Anya. Senior midfielder from Indiana, Ohio, number 20, Jensen Lukaska.
Just
And
make
the
sure that
junior
you get
midfielder out
that
of Slovenia, line number 27, Nathan Nashville. Assistant coaches for the Falcons, Nate Capone and Chris Brennan. Associate head coach John Keefe, and in his 13th season at the helm of the Orange and Brown, head coach Eric Nichols. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we'd ask that everybody please rise and direct your attention to the flags at the north end of the stadium as we honor America, as well as all those who have served, those who are serving, and those who will be serving in our armed forces with the singing of our national anthem by Carolyn Anderson, a local performance graduate student from Almond, New York.
Good job.
Good evening and welcome to Cochrane Stadium, home of your defending MAC champions 2021 season. It's got a great ring to it. We're back here at home to kick off this new season. And boy, I've got a treat for you in the booth tonight. Tom Roble has joined me. You may recognize that name. Former Falcon great. And we're going to get his microphone working for him here.
Thanks for having me, Steven. Excited to be here. Excited to watch some college soccer back here at Cochrane.
Awesome. The weather here is strange. We're still figuring out our microphones a little bit. Can you hear me in yours, Tom? Well, we'll sort it out. The weather here is strange. It was like 90 degrees during the day, and then it was raining, and now it's like a humid, rainy, sunny, nice day. So, a little strange. And I think I can hear you now, maybe. I can hear you. Can you hear me? Well, how about now? But now your light's not on there. Bear with us, folks. We're just sorting, first game back, home game of the new season. We'll get some feedback from. That's okay. We've got an awesome AV crew here that'll help us sort it out. Well, we're home against IUPUI Jaguars in the red and white. Mike to my right noted the generous sizing of their numbers. Very easy to read. I have to say I'm a little jealous. Obviously, we have our beautiful Nike kits here for the Falcons, but these Jaguar numbers are robust and very legible.
I think we got it working now, Steven. You hear me?
There we go. Yes, great. Tom,
Alrighty.
welcome to the broadcast.
Oh my goodness, happy to be here.
Yeah, from the field to the booth, but we're also going to get into a little bit about your involvement with the team now because you're academic advisor for the team.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. And last year you were on the field coaching.
Yeah, absolutely. Very involved in the program. Super proud to do that and excited for a good night of soccer.
Yeah, awesome. Glad to have you up in the press box. it's a little cozier up here, than it is. I mean, I'm sure you miss being on the field, but it's a different vibe up here,
Definitely safe from the rain if it comes. Hopefully it holds off.
Yeah, hopefully. The rain we don't care about. It's the lightning that we're hoping holds off. It can rain all at once. That's no problem.
Absolutely.
All right, so it's going to be fun talking about this team, a pretty young team, because you've got experience with some and haven't seen some of these guys play a lot. And then a few guys have played a lot with, guys like Zach Bisher, Jensen Lakoski, guys you've been in the trenches with.
Definitely a lot of new faces out here, and it's going to be different how this team plays without, obviously, Chris Sullivan at Ashiel Robin, just to see this new identity kind of form and see what this team and how they want to play.
Absolutely. Right as you say that, Zach Bisher cleaning up the middle of the park, that's his job. It's what he's done for years and years. He's that steady metronome that cleans things up in the middle and restarts play. So reliable there. Joey Apanunu, a new face who has just been phenomenal both last year and in the early scrimmages. Nathan Masters gets on that ball. Fouled from behind. And, I've got this thing, Tom, I'm interested to see what you think about it. In the NFL, when you've got the really big running back and then the smaller, fast running back, it's the thunder and lightning. What do you think about Kyle Kuzmano and Nathan Masters as thunder and lightning? I'm trying to make it happen.
Nathan Masters definitely suits the role.
Yeah.
He's a little
very fast. Energy. And we saw Chris Brennan on the field. He's helping coach. I see a little similarity there with the speed and explosiveness between Nathan Masters and Chris Brennan.
Absolutely. Nathan definitely brings a lot with the team
Energy.
Defensively, going forward. Absolutely.
Yes, incredible pressing. I'm glad that you said that because he's always trying to win the ball back in an advantageous spot for the Falcons. As he sets up here. Good kick into the box. Didn't look too threatening. Delivery back in, and collision. Unintentional there. Hopefully everyone's okay. That's Kyle Kuzmano getting up a little slowly. Good sportsmanship from the Jaguars, just checking on him.
It's definitely interesting. First game of the season. Every team's in their locker room pretty confident,
yeah.
Wanting to go out there, think everyone could win their conference.
Yeah, exactly, and you'd want everyone to think that, right?
Absolutely.
You want that hopefulness in the room. If you're not thinking that, something's wrong, right?
Absolutely. We'll see if we see those first game jitters come out.
Yeah.
And once these teams settle down, we'll see what they really got.
Yeah, there's been two, I think, pretty useful scrimmages so far. First against Michigan here. We did broadcast that. That was a wild night of lightning delays and no scoring. But then down in Xavier, I don't know if you heard about I don't know if you went or you heard about it, but there was a bus breakdown in the last 20 miles, and they were able to get the parents and friends to help take everyone. So if any parents are listening, thank you so much for that, helping the team out. I'm sure you were happy to do it. But and Falcons put up some goals there. I believe that final was 4-2. So good interplay here in the middle of the field from the Falcons. Nathan Masters can't quite find the answer there. Jaguars now in attack.
Jaguars also had a difficult preseason, dropping a match with Dayton and SIUE both. It'll be interesting to see how they could overcome that and what they really got.
Yeah, and Dayton's a great team, so even with a loss, both great teams, but even with losses, they're probably good to see what they have and what their strengths are and how they can kind of play into those.
Good job, dude.
So tell me what you see in the back here, Tom. 3 in the back with some kind of wing backs that are going to push the ball forward.
Yep, that's usually what Bowling Green comes out with, the 3 in the back with the wing backs. Very classic. Compared to what IUPUI looks like they have a 4-back. It's an interesting matchup to see how the players line up with a different formation.
Yep, so we've got Jake Earlson, Michael Montemurri, Joey Apanunu, and I am just so excited about that back 3. Young and talented and athletic, and it's just
a lot of experience.
It's awesome, a lot of experience, but we have them for a few years. It's going to be awesome to watch them grow together and develop that understanding. Fans aren't happy about a ball going out, but, can't get it right every time. Jaguars looking for a long throw into the box, and it is a great throw, headed away by Joey Oppenheimer, who's so reliable.
Bowling Green stepping high.
Yeah, and this is something from the box I think you're going to like, Tom, is watching, and I'm sure you've seen the all-22 footage, but watching the Falcons press and the way Coach Nichols and his staff has trained them to come together. I call it hunting in a pack. As we always talk about on the broadcast, if one person presses, it's a huge waste of energy because you can get around it. You know, so it's a lot of energy expended for no real effect. But when there's that understanding between players of what parts of the game we're going to press in and how we're going to press, it can be really effective.
Yeah, it takes a lot of time and a lot of emphasis, a lot of repetition, and it's all about execution.
Yeah, Nathan Masters winning his second foul of the game. Yeah, when I see people pressing, it just makes me tired. You know, it's like you're already asking me to run around out there. You want me to also go chase the ball down? That seems unreasonable, but I know that's why the fitness is so important, and Coach Nichols has his team in great shape to start this season. You can see that Bills Hill in the distance. I'm sure you did some trips up that.
Luckily, I was never the one actually doing the chasing.
Okay, good. Joey Oppenheimer will try to cross a good ball. Just drifted with him out of bounds. And do you feel like players like the veteran players like Zach Bisher or Jensen Lukoski, they maybe go a little underappreciated because they don't necessarily have big goal numbers or big assist numbers, but if you really watch the Falcons play, they're at the heart of everything that happens through the middle of the field.
Absolutely. They're the engine of that team, right?
Absolutely.
They're controlling the middle, making sure everyone up top's good,
Yep.
giving support back in front. They're doing a lot of work in there, and it's definitely appreciated on the team. Maybe not on the record books, but definitely by everyone else.
When I think of Jensen, I think of dribbling, and I think of some crafty turns and things to set up an attack. And when I think of Zach, I just think of winning the ball back in the middle of the park. Losing the ball and winning it right back and then turning that into attack, which is just massive.
Just extremely reliable.
Yeah, you wish there was a way to put that on the score sheet somehow because it's pretty huge. Got some Cochrane crazies behind the north goal. Starting to get the drum go. We heard a few drum beats. They were just like
warming up,
testing the waters.
Warming up.
Yeah, warming up. Pretty cool to see the fans over there. Got a good showing in the main bleachers here too, on the west side of the field.
Looks like IUPUI setting up for another long throw.
Yep. Headed away, I believe that was Jake Geraldson, number 5.
Another long throw.
Jaguars looking to test the Falcons early in the box. Just maybe hoping for some chaos,
Yeah, that's what that does. Throwing it in there, you never know what's going to happen.
Get it in the mixer, as they say in English football, soccer. But Falcons pretty good in the back. Not going to give a lot of goals away on set pieces.
Absolutely.
Zach Bisher with a nice speculative pass. Cale Nichols does run it down, keeps it in play. What a run from Cale Nichols. That was pure hustle. Let's see if the Falcons can win the ball back and restart the attack here. Long shot from Alberto Anaya.
So we got our first 10 minutes. What are you seeing out there? You think these teams have settled from those jitters yet?
Yeah, I don't see a lot of jitters. And you and I were talking about this before the game. I think that the Falcons are trying to figure out how to turn a lot of possession in the middle of the field into some potent attacks through the forwards.
Absolutely.
And what does that look like? And what's the interplay that needs to happen to set up good chances? And I'm looking forward to seeing Kyle Kuzmano and Nathan Masters develop an understanding with the midfield creative players, and that just comes with playing together. You know, obviously both of them were on the team last year, MAC championship winning season, so there definitely is that understanding, but I think that's going to grow as they get more and more time. And I would not be surprised to see a good amount of goals coming from our center backs. I really wouldn't. You know, that's not unprecedented at BGSU. If you remember, like, Mo Mustafi scored a lot of goals.
Absolutely. Alexi Swahi.
Alexi Swahi, yeah, machine.
Ebenezer Akon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's something that's definitely possible. And Nathan Masters with a beautiful little spin there. Yeah, Alexi Swahi, how could I forget him?
No, it's definitely an expectation that our guys in the back know how to go forward.
Yep. So Nick, we're putting the hard work in early, keeping balls in, and well, maybe not that one. I jinxed it. Classic. And now we'd be remiss not to mention there's a new piece of furniture.
There is.
At Cochrane Stadium. What they won't, you won't see it right now, but if you tuned in before,
It was out there before the game. Yep, it was a ball podium.
a ball podium. And we have it on good word that actually the creator of the ball podium is on staff.
He is.
I've heard it's Sean Teepen.
Associate head coach Sean Teepen.
Associate head coach. Who knew that he was a carpenter as well?
We also have news that it was done today.
Yeah.
The finishing touches. Right before.
Incredible. True devotion. Cal Nichols centers that ball up. Lukasco give and go. Just picked out. I like that. I like that little interplay there. That was good. But I think we're going to have to get some roving footage of the ball podium at some point, because I think
we definitely got to get the marketing team on that.
See it. Yeah, it's good. I don't know if you worked with Nike on the licensing, but there's definitely a Nike logo on the side too.
IUPUI is comfortable with the ball on the BG backs.
Yeah.
Waiting for BG to kind of move forward, let them get the ball kind of deeper in the end, and then looking for a counter.
Yeah. What was your thinking when you're playing a team that you know is stronger than you on paper, at least? You know, what are you thinking? We're going to get a goal off a set piece. We need a little luck. You know, or are you thinking let's stick to the game plan and just attack, or what? You know, are you thinking let's win some corners and see what happens, or what's the mentality?
It's definitely a different mentality than the other team, right? It's almost both teams are feeling the pressure, right? One has the expectation of winning, and one has kind of nothing to lose. And it'll be interesting throughout the season how that plays off and how that mentality and attitude builds towards that kind of adversity. Yeah, for both these teams.
Yeah. So the Jaguars winless in their MAC campaign last year, but like you said, it's a new season. It's new, you know, it's a new opportunity. And they will look to take advantage of that here. Beautiful. And the weather's evened out. Very nice now. I think it's toastier up here in the box than it is outside.
It's a little toasty in here. I won't lie, but
yeah,
definitely worth it.
Absolutely. And a great view of a beautiful stadium. And the wind is not doing anything, which is very rare, as I'm sure you remembered. Yeah,
unheard of.
Keeper's dream here when you're on that north side, because the ball would just hang up on you. And Yaya, good pass leading. Kyle Kuzmano to Nichols. Looked like Nichols was feinting the back heel and then turned with it. Didn't quite come off, but I like the idea. I know Coach Nichols has been encouraging, you know, a little more flair. If you've got something in your locker, use it, you know. I think the kids call that techers.
We'll see what Beto has with this delivery here. He scored that free kick the last game.
Yep.
Absolute quality on the ball, so we'll see what you come up with.
Yeah, that was a nice. I saw that video. Very nice goal. It'll be Masters that takes it, headed away, and then Nathan Masters, he flies into those, and could be a head injury. Hopefully not here. He will be given a card for that challenge, I think, but boy, he doesn't back down from the aerial duels.
Definitely a defender's nightmare.
Yeah.
You know he's coming. He's going to come every play again and again.
Yep. So Quinn McCallion with a booming kick, and what a goalkeeper's name, Quinn McCallion. It's just like perfect. In the baby blue. Almost looks like a lacrosse. I don't know, are they called kits, jerseys? Yeah.
I think you're about there.
Yeah.
You got to tell me what's going on past this window.
Oh, we can peek out too, Tom. We got to learn you got to get the announcer lean. Oh yeah,
there it is.
Especially on those northwestern corners. Buddha with a great pass. That was like inch perfect. Kel Nichols now. Jaguars will turn to attack. Nice little pivot. Falcons able to win the ball back, and let's see if they can switch the field here. Nope, they're going to move up that far flank. There we go. Cal Kuzmano will run out wide. Kel Nichols now running the show. Jaguars able to get numbers back behind. I wouldn't say they're parking the bus, but the Falcons are always seeing red in front of them, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
And that may be a strategy, at least for the first half of the game. Let's control and contain a little bit. And if we can get something on the break, okay, but, you know.
And it happens a lot of the times where you see teams that kind of maybe more reserved do get that opportunity. It's just a corner, it's just a throw-in, it's just a free kick, and you're right there.
Yep. Jake Earlson with what ended up being a great ball. Just a bit far, and that'll go out for a goal kick. What a season from Logan Kowalczyk last year. Big shoes to fill. And stepped up to the plate.
100%.
Young defenders in front of him, too. I mean, it's a real challenge, and those guys stepped up, and he stepped up as well.
He's been crucial in the back. Comes up with some huge saves last year, NIU.
Yep.
That one breakaway.
And we are rich in talent off the bench. Alex Schwoda, Brendan Graves, very capable keepers.
Falcons had the quick break, decided to go back.
Yeah. Jensen wanted service there, didn't quite come off. Kel Nichols, Guzmano. That'll go out for
deep throw.
And it'll be Joy Oppenunu. His throws are incredible. He's got long arms, and the Falcons, whenever they have the chance. Now you lose him in the box then, right? So it's, but his throws are worth it. Watch the distance that he can get. Pretty phenomenal. It's just that trade-off of whether you'd rather have his head in the box or his throw.
Good throw.
That's pretty good.
the corner.
Yep, another corner. Well, now we get his head in the box, right?
There we go. That's what we wanted.
Yep. And this is the kind of set plays where I remember Mo scoring a lot, you know.
A lot of goals.
Yep. And now let's see if he can give service here. If he's gonna, they're gonna call it offside.
Good line by the Jaguars.
Yep. Yeah, and when I go through their defenders list, it's a lot of fifth year, graduate student, junior. You know, so they've had that time to develop that understanding. You know.
Yeah, it takes a lot of work.
I don't know how much trapping is happening in the college game, but I always like to imagine that, you know, it's Tony Adams for Arsenal when all the arms go up together in unison. That's how I always like to imagine it. I don't know if it's true.
I
like
think
it.
So.
Yeah.
No VAR out here.
Yeah.
High risk. Low reward.
Yeah, for sure. Picked off, and Jaguars will look to attack. Fisher closing down, and will pick that ball off. It was kind of gifted to him, but he'll take it. Wall check, playing out of the back. Now, when you, in your first few years, was the team playing out of the back as consistently as we do now? I've noticed that that's a trend that's really picked up now, where it's like you're just not going to start defenders who can't play out of the back.
There's definitely been a change of style in how we like to build up and how we want to play soccer.
Yeah.
And that's kind of just been...
I think it's good for the game.
Absolutely.
I think it's neat to see. I think there's always been the attitude, well, professionals can play out of the back, but, you know, it doesn't work. But it does. I mean, especially these young guys, they don't think of themselves as just defenders. They think of themselves as soccer players,
absolutely,
right? And
so, and it adds a lot of depth to Bowling Green's game.
Absolutely.
Being able to have these defenders that are comfortable on the ball.
Guzmano's got options up this right. He sees Cale Nichols. Oh, and just dribbles past. Beautiful. Fisher will keep the play alive. Jensen will maybe reset a little bit here.
Jaguars really packing it back, making it difficult for Bowling Green to find anything.
Naya. Ooh, shifty little move there. We wouldn't see something. Achille Messi, as I called him last year, was always good for like one big run where he'd start, he'd run the whole, the Joe kick of the of
That's one way
soccer.
to put it.
Yeah, yeah. Or they think they can.
Yeah. Definitely made some people.
Buddha's in there as usual, fighting three midfield coming together of feet there.
IUPUI sending the big guys forward.
Yep.
Definitely looking to get one here.
For number 6, Corey Godey in the box. Headed away. I believe that was Earldson. You know, I think if the Falcons were expecting an easy game, which I know they weren't, they're not getting one. Jaguars are here to play and have a style of their own.
Yeah, and these are the games that are hard to get up for, right?
Yep, yep. Nathan Masters now looking for that final pass. Oh, and finds Cale Nichols. Can he turn in? Anaya. Looked like it could be a handball. I think that was purposeful.
And we'll get our corner.
Yep. Anaya seems first choice on a lot of these free kicks and corners.
definitely a talented player out of Mexico. Joined the roster in the spring, and he's proven himself to be a starter. Great on the ball.
Fans looking for something to get excited about here. Falcons go short like these tricky set pieces. Oh, Zach Bisher has it go and just curls out. Falcons keep possession. Jensen Lukosky wins that one off his chest, resets. Michael Montemurri will ping one in. Speculative pass there, but could end up good for the Falcons.
And that's cleaned up by the Jaguar goalie.
So Falcons looking threatening there, I think.
Heard the fans get louder a little bit.
Yeah. Some excitement in the final third.
PG's looking really comfortable on the ball.
Yeah. Now Joey will get forward a little bit here. Kale Nichols calling. Nathan Masters tries to slide in for that.
He's got to be careful on that yellow.
Yeah. I don't think he has a downshift.
Definitely not. No.
I think it's full throttle all the time. You know, he's obviously an intelligent player and can adjust, but from an energy level, it's a big ask to have him bring it down a little bit because he's just.
He may look little out there, but doesn't play like it.
Oh, no, not at all. It's not in the air either. He's winning aerial duels. Out wide to Montemurri. Masters closed down but finds Bisher. Anaya. Oh, I think that was a little dummy from Kuzmata to Nichols. Beautiful. Apanunu with some great service.
Goal kick. We got a great turnout here tonight.
Yeah, great turnout. Glad the weather's holding up. Stands are pretty full.
I think everyone's just excited to be back outside.
Absolutely. Cool to see the banner revealed today.
Long time coming.
Kuzmata won that in the middle of the field. Great ball.
Those aerial balls are crucial.
Crucial, and BG is fantastic at winning majority of them.
Ball into space by Anaya.
first substitution of the game from the Jaguars. Sounds like Carisi Freddy will be going in for Anthony Saporito. Excuse me. And Apanunu's cross-field passing is unbelievable from distance. I mean, he's really accurate. Long diagonals. Kind of a creative player from the back. It's like you're saying, it's a different style now. Jaguars in attack, but BG with plenty behind the ball. And hey, let's take a minute to thank all the people watching from all over the country. We got alumni, we got soccer fans, we got some Jaguars fans for sure, family, friends, a lot of people. You know, we got people out in Seattle, Brooklyn.
We got Charlie out in Cincinnati.
Okay, Cincinnati, nice.
He was waiting for that one.
He was waiting for it. All right, all right. So, Tom, pressure-wise, how much more pressure is this than playing on the field? It's got to be much more. I mean, infinitely more.
I mean, I have no idea how many people are tuning into this. I got to see the numbers. I mean, probably better not.
We're almost at a couple hundred. I've gotten word from some of our faithful.
What are they saying? People happy out there?
Well, I haven't seen any comments yet, but we should bring the YouTube up. We do get great comments, and we really appreciate people tuning in to watch.
No, it's not easy. It's not easy being out there.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, the conditioning we have to do, the sitting, I practice sitting every day for 8 hours or so. You got name pronunciation. It's no joke.
It's a lot more intense than
running for 90 minutes straight at a full sprint. You just wonder if Nathan Masters might get subbed off to cool off a little bit. And because his style is so frenetic, you know, he needs maybe a little rest sometime.
He definitely needs to take it a little easy. And
sounds like Carter Womack coming on for Sergi Martinez. Carter Womack against Michigan in the scrimmage looked very good. Very, very good. Kind of box to box. Good recovery there after a slip. I think the field probably is a little wet after some steady rain. Jaguars will try to get something into the box. Oh, they're going to reset.
Field's definitely looking a little thick.
It is, yeah. Did you have a preference when you played for what you wanted the field to be like? A little longer, a little drier, a little wetter. You didn't care?
As long as it was grass.
Grass, all right.
Nothing worse than turf.
Yeah, turf. Ooh. Or gravel. Some
stadiums
gravel. You know. No, I'm just kidding. when we leave the MAC or outside conference games, you know, concrete. No, we are blessed to have a wonderful field here. Beautiful pitch and very well taken care of. Joey Apanunu on the ground. Put his foot through it. Carter Womack instantly on making a difference. BG forced to get out of the back here, and the Jaguars committed to the press for a minute, then thought better of it.
nice to see some of the guys that weren't getting a lot of time back then kind of getting in there now, really growing as players. And
absolutely. And being rewarded for working hard.
It's awesome to see.
Yeah. Oh, Kyle Kuzmano, that could have dribbled back in. That was a I think an unexpected shot at the very end. I've heard we also have some Falcon faithful down in Charlotte, North Carolina watching us, so all over the place. That's great. We need to go international though.
You think?
Yeah, and we may have some.
I don't know if I'm qualified.
We'll check. Well, I just mean for viewership. For viewership, I'm not suggesting that we speak in a different language, but. Bisher, space to run a little bit, and I'll see if Womack can do anything up the flank. Zach Bisher getting more involved in the attack here. Albert Anaya.
Just under 10 minutes here. Falcons starting to settle in, comfortable with the ball, pressing up, and
how much does Coach Nichols trust a player like Jensen or like Zach Bisher to get a little adventurous and get forward, knowing that they'll get back and cover? Right?
Yeah, absolutely. That's why there's two of them there, right? One can go, the other one kind of sits back and takes care of business.
And it's usually Jensen that goes, and it's usually Zach that sits. But I'm seeing more and more that Zach's getting forward. It's kind of cool. It's a new thing in the last year or so.
He thinks he's a forward.
Okay.
That's what he likes to call himself, but.
Well, you know, the game is fluid these days.
I'm just teasing him.
Yeah, no. I think that was a Falcon tackle on another Falcon there. Tripping.
Moving the ball around pretty.
Tidy pass. Jaguars really with a lot of bodies behind, willing to let the Falcons have the ball and then just absorbing that attack. I don't know if it's the best strategy. Falcons, this team certainly has goals in them.
Handball, let's see if we can get anything in the box.
Handball, yep.
Let's send our big guys forward and
Busher's standing over it now. See if this could be a step over situation. I imagine you really practice these set pieces in practice regularly.
Absolutely, yeah.
The fakes, the step overs, the short, all that.
It's a crucial part of the game.
Yeah. So when was the decision made who's actually going to kick it? Is there a code word or how?
I was never in on those meetings.
You never were in on the meetings, yeah. You were busy doing other stuff. Oh, we're going to do 2 step overs.
Big win.
Yeah, good header. Good pace on it too. Not
Big win. Bowling Green's got to get back here though.
Yep. Montemarie will fight for this. Taken care of. Kowalczyk hasn't had a lot to do, but he's ready. And now the Falcons, yeah. Great control from Kyle Kuzmano.
I think Bowling Green's going to have to move the ball a lot quicker if they want to start finding these holes and try to get IUPUI bigger and kind of expand.
Yeah, I was going to say the same thing. I think the Falcons look a little too comfortable on the ball in the sense that I don't necessarily see the urgency. Maybe a few more passes on the first touch or something like that to make some space or... Nichols looking to attack. In the box. Just ball gets away from him a little.
Falcons setting up for that deep throw.
You know, I'm a little surprised that Apanunu's not taking this. Yeah, it just doesn't have the same distance with it. He can throw the ball so far. It's incredible. Good win from Jensen there. Oh, picked out by Michael Montemurri. That was a good pass, though. Could have been a killer. Jaguars aren't done yet. Jake Earlson will slow that down. You hear the fans. I love the fans appreciating good defensive play. That's
doesn't happen often.
Yeah, I know. We need more of it, right? That's great. Might have been family also, you know.
And Jake's probably got no idea. It's tough to hear the fans out there.
Yeah. Can you hear the coaches, though? I've always said that Coach Nichols not much of a, like, if he's screaming and shouting, something's really wrong. Because he's not, I think outside of the game, maybe a little different. But during the game, he's very watchful.
No, he doesn't yell a lot, no. But when he does, you know it's urgent.
You know, yeah. Because if you yell all the time, it's like not yelling at all.
Exactly.
Right? Sometimes when I see him with the arms folded, it's like, who are my next subs going to be? What do I need to do here to, you know?
It's stressful out there.
Yeah.
Being on the sideline, your team that you pick to kind of go out to battle. And
yeah. Your job to put the right lineup that meshes and plays well together. That aerial duel. Kuzmano with a spin. Carter Womack now has the speed to get that. Let's see if he wants to go one-on-one here. Abdifaki, wow, just races around. That was like a kind of a set play. I thought he was going to smash right into him. And I like just putting a shot on target there. Get a reflection, you know, a deflection, make a save.
Pitch is a little slippery.
Yeah.
Anything could happen out there.
Yep. Apanunu, I like how he looks forward, always thinking, what am I going to do after I take possession of the ball? Abdifaki, creative player, good dribbler, very direct. Of course, I jinxed that. Zach Fisher will come to win that one back. Looked like a bit of a handball. Some crowd. Apanunu will get in there and make a great tackle. Clean, all ball.
We're in our final minute of play. I'm sure the Jaguars will try to run this out.
Yep. Number 6 rolling.
We're going to go out. Have down David. You guys can
Number 6 will take this long throw. Corey Godey. Oh, wow, ping pong. I don't think Kowalczyk knew too much about that either. Kind of a chaotic play, and like we said, you know, that could be where IUPUI is looking to steal a goal. Not steal a goal, earn a goal. But, and that we'll see. So the Jaguars at the very end of the half have some life and
set pieces, man. They give you life.
Yep. Well, we will see you back here right after the half for. I think there's goals in this game for sure.
They're coming.
So they're coming. We'll see you soon.
Falcons take flight. 7 years ago, Bowling Green State University challenged our community to join us in changing lives for the world. Powered by the strength of Falcons who came before us, guided by our indomitable spirit. Together, we rise. Even as the world took new shape amidst a global pandemic, we fixed our sights on tomorrow's horizon. You gave, and it altered our course. You gave, and we are forever changed, united in our vision of the future. More than 38,000 donors answered the call, representing all 50 states and 26 countries. More than 160,000 contributions were given, raising over $250 million. $101.7 million in scholarship and student support funds were committed, creating 235 new scholarship funds to accelerate student success and accessibility. More than $28 million in gift revenue was received in fiscal year 2020 alone, our highest level of yearly philanthropic support, demonstrating the unparalleled commitment of Falcons in the face of extraordinary upheaval. Stirred by emotion, propelled by purpose, lifted by your empowerment, we are airborne. From historic gifts that changed our campuses to focused contributions ensuring that all Falcons soar, your impact is profound. We are educating the world's next generation of trailblazers to forge ahead, honoring our historic strength in business education, preparing journalists, media, and communication professionals to seek the truth, skating with an eye toward the future, and building up our frontline healthcare heroes for those with the courage to respond and preserve our public health. This is not the end of a campaign. It's the beginning of our path forward, one renewed with meaning and optimism, unbridled by the conventions of how it's always been done. Because when Falcons take flight, we make a difference forever. Bowling Green State University, a public university for the public good.
Welcome back to Cochrane Stadium. 30 seconds to play, or 30 seconds till the second half starts here. Getting ready to play again. We are scoreless at the half. I would not say that either team was especially threatening, but Tom, you've said a few times you thought the Falcons looked more comfortable on the ball. I think I agree. But you'd say that at the very end, Jaguars had maybe two, I don't know if they were chances, but they were kind of ricochets at the goal that could have gone their way. So I think 0-0 is probably a pretty fair score.
Definitely expect things to get a lot more interesting in the second half.
Yeah.
Definitely expect a lot more energy, kind of get those flanks going, and really just start putting balls in the box and get guys behind it.
Yep.
That's going to be the key. Can we beat that before IUPUI sets up that 11 men back? Can we get through? Can we find those holes? And we'll see how it goes.
It already feels like the storyline of the season is going to be how does the midfield connect to the forwards and how do the forwards play together, right? Because that's where you want your goals from. I mean, you take them from anywhere, but you need your forwards to be scoring, right?
And that connection will build over the season, and I'm expecting great things from these young guys out here.
Absolutely. They set the bar high for themselves last season, winning the MAC. Joey Oppenuna with one of those long pinks that gets blocked, and I would hate to be on the wrong side of that. That might bruise. Guess you're going to turn with the ball. Masters to Nichols, who's going to try to bully his defender and run past him, and that'll go out for a Falcon throw.
Looks like a free kick.
Oh, yeah, okay, foul, even better. Kale Nichols kind of turning nothing into something there, and I just think, you hate to use all the buzzwords, but that's just, he's a grinder out there. I think Bisher the same way, obviously talented in their own regards, but there is something to just working harder than the other guy, right? Pandemonium in the box, it looks like that will be that. Still no wind here at Cochrane, and that ball really took off.
Big win by Erlinson.
Yeah. Carter Womack trying to win that up the flank, and it's going to keep the pressure on.
Forcing them to a deep throw.
Yeah, deep throw. I wonder if maybe the Falcons will choose to press here a little bit.
Absolutely. These throws are uncomfortable. You want that ball out of there.
Yeah. There you go. And just like we talked about, a bit of a press, but it's not on all cylinders, and Falcons should be able to get out pretty easily.
Good find in the middle.
How demoralizing is it when you feel like you're pressing alone and then they get through and you just
it's tough.
You just burned your turbo meter. Good idea there.
No, pressing's definitely important. It can get frustrating if they're not all on the same page. You're out there burning all your fuel, and
nothing's coming of it.
No, exactly.
Saw a good run by number 10, Sergio Martinez. He's trying to kind of make the same run there again. Falcons probing here.
Little long. And the Jags will get the ball.
See the Jaguars choosing to not play out of the back here. And I think rather lucky to end up with the ball. So different philosophy, maybe not as comfortable playing from feet.
Bowling Green's putting a lot of pressure.
Yep.
A lot of pressure on their back line.
Go.
Really not giving them any other options but to do that, right?
Yeah, it's true.
You ever get a ball in here?
We have not. I would love that. I think Mike is ready for a big header. Right back onto the pitch, which would be amazing.
He's got this.
Yeah, you got this. Picked out by Apanunu, who shows off some skill there. Montemurri, who really had one of the better freshman seasons that I've seen here at Cochrane.
Quick
Nichols,
break.
oh, just still could come good here. I believe that'll go out for a throw-in, but I think Nichols just wanted to lift that ball a tiny bit more, but I like the creativity in this final third. Falcons just need a little bit of magic here, you know, someone to.
I think we're going to see it.
To dummy a ball or a little body feint or something.
You could definitely feel the urgency picking up. That
Yeah.
ball's going forward a little quicker. Those runs are a little harder.
Yep. Apanunu straight back into some teammates. Nichols, Bisher. Jaguars clear, but only back to Montemurri, who had to get rid of that pretty quick. And now the Jaguars might think that they can break.
BG's got a transition.
Numbers. Yeah, Apanunu will get out wide and use his length and pace to cover. And in the end, Falcons able to get a pretty good amount of numbers back. Carter Womack fighting hard for the ball on that far flank.
Yeah, it's slippery out there.
It is. Masters with that nice body feint and kind of runs with the ball. It's he uses that a lot to his advantage.
Great quick switch by Jensen.
Womack. Martinez. Martinez looking to win that back. Falcons with numbers, but in an awkward place. If Jaguars could have switched the field there, they would have kind of caught BG out.
Yeah, the Falcons definitely got to be careful pushing all those numbers forward, especially with the Jags looking for that quick break. Can't get too comfortable on the ball.
No. And is that a risk when you're really enjoying a lot of possession that you do get comfortable and then all of a sudden you see you've got a runner behind you? And
I think it's something that you just constantly got to be aware of, right?
Yeah.
You just got to be aware of it's 0-0 and anything could happen.
Yep.
And that's kind of when that guard goes down, is when bad things start to happen.
Jaguars getting numbers forward. Good ball from number 12. Cheeky back heel to clear that. And now the Falcons might have a break on. Carter Womack pushing with speed. Jaguars with numbers back. Nathan Masters in the middle of the pitch. Big run from Kuzmano. Womack now acres of space. Could carry the ball a little bit. Into the box. Masters will go up for it. Bit too high. Bisher will have a go. Why not?
Great job by Kuzmano holding that ball up, keeping possession.
Absolutely. I was surprised he was able to do that. No quit. Apanunu now looking for a killer pass. Womack has looked impressive up that flank. Again, a little too much. Kalen Nichols will keep this in and reset through Montemurri. Defense getting involved in the attack. Earldson. Bisher. Falcons trying to unlock this Jaguars defense, and they have been
BG just needs to be patient, hold
Yeah.
on to the ball, and wait for that right opportunity.
Yeah. Jaguars again wanting to break. And Logan Finnegan says, why not? Let's try it. Kowalczyk hasn't had a lot to do. Let's see if he's,
Yeah, I thought he caught him off his line. Logan was pretty high.
Thought maybe he was on his phone or something. No such luck. And I think he had that covered. I'm not too worried, but nice little wake-up call for Logan Kowalczyk. Oh, yeah, we've got a soccer game here. It's got to be hard, though, when your team's got so much possession and you're a keeper with not a ton to do,
I guess.
And then all of a sudden there's a break coming at you,
I wouldn't say tough. It's better than the other option.
That's true. Yeah, I guess the other option is just an onslaught of attack.
Oh, and it looks like that's going to be offside. Goalie coming in with a big punch.
Quinn McCallion again, going to put his boot through it. And to good effect, but cleaned up by Joey Apanunu. And a big pass. Kyle Kuzmano, gosh, that was a great pass. Not quite there in the end.
Thank you, sir.
We'll call that a punt, I guess.
That's a big ask there.
Yeah. See if we can win the ball back in a dangerous part of the pitch. Again, everybody, if you're just tuning in, I'm happy and thrilled to have Tom Roble, class of 2020, in the booth with me. Spent a lot of time on this field, Cochrane Stadium, and we're glad to have you in the booth now giving your perspective.
Yeah, definitely got over the first half jitters. Starting to warm up a little
All right,
bit.
love it. Good ball into the box. Oh, just dribbles out. I believe that was Kale Nichols who had a good shot and put good pace on it and put it in a good position. I think that was just a good save.
He does a lot of work out there.
Yeah, he does. Kowalczyk forced to get back and grab that ball. Fisher. Womack. Jensen. Apanunu will carry the ball now and had Kale Nichols in a good spot. Bisher sees him. Montemurray's going to switch the field. Like to see Kuzmano maybe get more involved in a central. You see him outside wide. Now Masters on the ball. And you see the Jags when they get the ball, they want to break. They want a runner.
Great win by Kale Nichols in the corner.
Absolutely, against two players.
Great hard fought. Great hard fought throw in there.
Absolutely. Kale Nichols is putting in a shift tonight.
Looks like the Falcons have 2 subs coming on.
Yep. Looks like maybe we have a injury to the keeper. They're calling over the physio. And we will hope that Quinn McCallion is okay. I didn't see any coming together of sorts that would have caused an injury, but it could be a cramp or I hope he's okay. Looks like the Falcons have a few subs here. We'll get you some names.
They went 9 for 27, 18 for
9 for 27. Nathan Masters coming out of the game, and it looks like Roberto Fernandez Garrido will be coming into the game, and Jake Bergen coming in for Zach Bisher. Tom, you just mentioned you've been impressed with Bergen in practice and on the pitch. What can you tell me about his playing style? Similar to Bisher, ball winner, or a little more creative?
I mean, the players we have in that sixth position are extremely talented, and he's just a young player that came in the spring semester early, definitely helped him out, and I think that's why he's out there right now. We really prepared him. And
awesome. Excited to see him.
Definitely a good break for the Sixers, working hard out there. It's hot, it's humid.
Yeah. And how good would it be to have another reliable piece of that engine, like you said, in the middle of the park, keeping things going, winning the ball back, that metronome. So they've got physio staff out there looking at the Jaguar keeper, Quinn McCallion. The ref's going to come over and kind of ask for a decision here. See the keeper over for the Jaguars warming up on the other side. It's either Luke Loneman or Lucas Moorfield. We'll get you a name here if we do have a substitution. It looks like he's having some trouble putting kind of weight on his foot or his ankle. Hate to see an injury here in the first game of the season. We'll hope he's okay and it's something minor.
Substitution into the game for Bowling Green, number 9, Roberto Fernandez Garrido, in the game for number 27, Nathan Masters, also in the game for the Falcons, number 18, Jake Bergen, for number 8, Zach Bisher.
Definitely want to make sure he's okay before this long throw.
Yep.
Definitely get some
good.
action.
He's bouncing around. Very glad to hear that. Appanuna with a good throw into the box. Can someone put their foot through it? Michael Montemurri maybe thought about it for a second, but that would have been a pretty hopeful attempt.
Good service back in.
Kuzmano. Oh, Appanuna puts his foot through that. Wow.
Goalie saved it with his quads.
Quinn McCallion, yeah, whatever. His quads weren't injured, evidently, because that was, wow, that was some pace. So from injury to a huge save. This ball will be picked off by Cale Nichols, and Jaguars not having a lot of luck moving the ball forward off these goal kicks. I'm going to say that ball was moving, I believe.
Just allows Bowling Green to slow it down, get their guys forward. They won't be too upset about it. But it does look like Quinn McCallion is going to be subbing off.
Come off. Yeah. He said, let me just make this amazing save, and then I'll call it a night. Wish the best for him and hope he bounces back. Lucas Moorfield will be your new keeper for IUPUI. Kind of a strange feeling for a keeper to come into a game kind of 2/3 of the way through the game. It's tough, yeah. I feel like it's probably different than another player subbing on where they know there's a good chance they'll sub on, you know. Nice ball. Little finesse pass there up the near touchline. That'll go out for a throw-in, and we should see Kuzmano is going to take that.
Another deep throw for the Falcons. Let's see if they can get anything on this one.
headed away by the Jaguars. Now let's see if they can break. Speedy forward here on the ball. Kowalczyk caught off his line a little bit there. I thought we might see a chipping attempt. Falcons now back in control, and the fans are happy about it after a brief scare. No score with 30 minutes left here in the second half of Bowling Green's home opener in defense of their 2021 MAC championship season. After 2 scrimmages against the University of Michigan and Xavier. Joey Upinoon, and the popcorn smell is just wafting in now. It's delightful.
Great ball.
Great ball.
Great ball by Joey.
Not as good as the popcorn smell, but amazing still, yeah. It's cruel and unusual how that is just drifting up here. I don't know if we have the budget, but to the viewers on YouTube, we might look into some like smell-o-vision. Although there's like 10 people in this press box, and that might not be the best idea. It's pretty toasty up here. But by all means, come to Cochrane Stadium and try the popcorn. Ooh. Big wind-up from Sergi Martinez. Just a bit high. Bisher on for Lukosku now. So it looks like Bergen will get a chance to play with both Lukosku and Bisher, kind of different, just feeling out those different relationships and
bring some fresh legs.
Playing style, yeah. I feel like Carter Womack could be a key to unlocking this game. He's very direct, has a lot of pace. Bisher. Anaya. Falcons with a great shape in the back, though defensively the shape is just very solid. You don't, Kowalczyk doesn't ever really seem too worried. Doing a good job of getting into position. Anaya with a lot of room, and you'd like to see him maybe carry that ball a little more there instead of going backwards. So much space in front.
Have one of those defenders step and commit.
Yeah, and if they commit, it means that your wing backs or your forwards are maybe going to have a little more room.
Great repress there.
And you miss Chris Sullivan, and you talk about somebody who can really carry the ball in a tight space. He's pretty awesome at that. We definitely miss his ability in that area.
Absolutely, but I think there are guys on this team that will step up and fill that role. And
yeah. Yeah, there's no limit of no limit of skillful players on this team, that's for sure. Just a matter of them learning how to play together and gelling. Montemiri now will see that and keep it in. Wow. Mono really can't go anywhere with that, directly into 4 players, but now the Falcons will look to maybe slowly move the ball up the pitch and get some more players involved. Just over 26 minutes left. No score yet here at Falcons versus the Jaguars in our home opener.
Ref gives advantage here.
Let's see if this gets called back.
And they'll
play.
play.
They're going to say play. Player stays down. I think maybe slightly out of protest. But the Falcons now with a real chance here. Oh, and Naya gets clobbered.
Big hit.
Yeah.
Dangerous spot.
Very dangerous spot. And I think it will be Anaya who was on the receiving end of that shoulder who will take it here. Although we've seen some trickery today for sure.
Absolutely. I mean, IUPUI's got 4 or 5 guys about to come on.
Yep.
They're trying to make some big changes, definitely change the momentum a little bit and start getting after Bowling Green a little. The longer this game goes on, their hope's going to get a little higher and higher. So
yep. Maybe some tired legs. It's Fernandez, Anaya, and Bish are standing over it, and Anaya will hit it. Oh, beautiful ball. Oh. Fantastic free kick goal that mirrors.
Nope. Goal kick. Just wide.
Oh, it didn't go in.
Got the fans
They
fooled.
tricked me too. Tom's up here grabbing me saying no goal. Wow. Let's see that again on the Jumbotron. Well, we don't have a Jumbotron.
Not yet.
So it was wide right.
Correct.
Well, he's got it in his locker for sure.
It's there.
Because we saw it versus Xavier, so
it's there.
I thought you were saying there was like a foul during the build-up.
No, none of the players reacted either.
Yeah, I know.
They all knew.
When they didn't react, I was like, oh, maybe.
The music's not there. Nothing's there.
Do you care if I just enjoy it as a goal? I mean, I know it won't go on the scoreboard, but no.
I felt bad taking the happiness away from you.
Yeah, no, it's okay. Seems to be a theme of my life. And now Anaya back on the ball.
Oh.
It's going to be cleaned up. Wow, to the folks at home, what a sequence of events. You're right. When there was no response from the players, it should have been a big clue. Maybe that's a thing, though. It's like the no celebration. They're trying it. It's like in baseball when they all run into the dugout for a rookie's home run.
That'd be a first of its kind.
Yeah.
Oh. Late tackle.
Foul on Montemurri, and to his credit, doesn't make a meal of it, just pops back up. He's number 17 will receive a yellow for that.
He's Canadian. He's
Ethan
Canadian.
Didle.
They're built a little different.
Yeah. Says the fellow Canuck up here. Did you play with Ryan James?
I did not, no.
Also Canadian.
No, yep.
He's
from Mississauga.
There you go.
Right by 10 minutes away. Never played.
Brief spell with my MLS team, Sporting Kansas City. Selected him in the Super Draft. That was pretty cool for me. Out there winning trophies, I believe.
2 or 3 already with Louisville.
Yep. Zach Bisher would love a shot at this. There's just a lot of bodies there, huh? Good parry away. The Jaguars with almost everybody behind the ball here.
A little long on the flick.
Jaguar keeper able to get on top of that. Yeah, BG trying to find some offensive rhythm here.
You could definitely feel a different type of energy out here than the first half.
Yeah, absolutely. What do you think Coach would think of the game so far?
I think the game has been all right. I think Bowling Green's looking good on the ball. It's the first game of the season, and mistakes are going to happen, and this team will continue to get better as the season goes on.
To Nichols. Oh, gosh. I don't know if he was ready for that ball that quickly maybe, but it almost looked like he might not have known anything about it. Ricocheted off his leg. And that was Fernandez Garrido. So, again, still working out some communication, but I think that might have just been such a quick strike by Nichols that it just took a deflection.
Big win. IUPUI stringing some passes together.
Now BG will turn that press on and try to force a mistake, which they do. Fisher just bullied off that ball there, foul given. Fisher, I don't think he quite got his boot through it like he wanted, maybe because of the weather. Kuzmano now. Falcons really looking for ball back in a dangerous spot. 20 minutes left in this second half. So come on out to Cochrane Stadium in the future. It's a great time. Bring kids. We know there's delicious popcorn somewhere. I don't know if they're selling it or giving it away. No promises there, but great time. It is really a beautiful stadium, well lit.
Big
He
clip
is
ball.
just so good at those passes. He puts it right on Nichols' head. Anaya. Falcons maybe need to spread out a little bit here, and they do. Montemurri looking for that killer pass. Fisher wants it. You almost feel like that's what. Great ball in. Fernandez.
Wow.
Falcons showing signs of attack here. Like you said, a lot of soccer left.
Looks like we're about to get Nathan Masters to come on. Yeah, he's coming on for Roberto Fernandez. Hopefully he's had a chance to cool off a little, but still has that fire with him.
Oh, yeah, I guarantee you he does. And one thing I've noticed about Nathan Masters, so impressive, is his movement off the ball. If you watch him, he's just always trying to put himself into a place to receive the ball and then turn with the ball. Freddie Falcon doing the rounds with the Cochrane crazies over there. And, boy, there's a bunch of them now. Apanunu.
Great ball. Offside.
Offside. Boy, it really has turned into a beautiful night.
Absolutely.
Still a little hot up here, but I think on the field probably just perfect.
You can feel that cold air coming in a little.
Yeah, yep. Did you have a temperature or weather that you preferred to play in? Do you like colder or hotter, or what?
Definitely on the colder side.
Well, that's the Canadian.
Definitely
right,
on the colder
okay.
side. Once you get playing and you're warm, you don't stop.
You're good, yeah. Walchek has to come out and deal with that. That was a little scary. Anaya. Masters going to look for Nichols to make a run. Oh, gosh, what a perfectly weighted ball. Just a little wayward, but very creative idea. Kind of a no-look from Masters there. Maybe just a little ambitious. Montemurri. Costco. drive with the ball here. I believe that'll go out
For a corner.
for a corner. I wonder if we won't see maybe a little, well, see, they're going to drag 23 up there to guard against the short, trick. Hopefully gives some of the Falcon center backs more room to work. Going to the box. Jaguars will escape with the ball. Montemurri getting back, and Nathan Masters just out of nowhere with
Sliding
a great
tackle
to win the ball back. I thought he was still on the other end of the pitch, so that rest has done him well, and the Falcons will have possession.
Great turn.
Yeah, with some numbers here too. Just need that run. And just nobody home there.
A little heavy.
Yeah, a little heavy.
The Jags looking to make another big round of substitutions.
Yeah, it's like just maybe trying to overwhelm the Falcons with some fresh legs. Upinunu thinks about going back to qual check, but thinks better of it and clears over his head. And the Jaguars with what's been a rare span of attack in this second half. Now the Falcons will just sneak up and press, and now the press is on. And you just see it just works.
Yeah.
When you do it together, it's you just win the ball back. So Jaguars with a little head of steam there taken away, and just so good when the press is on, it's just on all together.
A little long by Erlinson.
Yep. Still scoreless. Nice little pass from Bukasku. Kuzmano now to Anaya. Nice little turn, and BG now with some ideas here.
Wow.
Nichols.
Great ball from Anaya.
Corner, beautiful, yeah. And Nichols is finding space up this near flank, and he's kind of going unmarked. How great would a goal be here with just under 13 minutes to play in the second half?
Exactly what the fans want.
Falcons home opener.
They're waiting.
They're waiting. I wanted it on the fake goal. Nothing comes of that, but Zach Bisher will pass back to Montemurri. Kowalczyk will get involved in the attack. Back to Montemurri.
Good flick by Joey.
Yeah, he's not going to lose many of those aerial duels. He's just big and dominant, and that was a good ball that was well covered by Jaguar center back. And
IUPUI on the break.
Looking to break, yeah, but you see Bisher helping get back there, making up for the deficit in center backs and keeping an eye on things. That's that veteran leadership. And now the Falcons defense able to reform their shape, which has been effective in keeping the ball out of the net on our side, but also no production goal-wise in the attack yet. Again, still a work in progress. Some new players, but find a way to connect that midfield possession with some attack. McCoskey looking for ideas.
Hey, Matt, if you want to walk down and tell me without me passing the ball,
McCoskey back to Earldson. Anaya.
Good find.
Some half-hearted shouts for a penalty from Falcons, but I don't think anything too urgent.
IUPUI 13 for 23.
Here's with a chance, and Masters knocked around in the air a little bit. I don't know if that's a penalty. Some fancy footwork here. Tries to spin with the ball. Maybe held it for a second too long, but that was some great ball carrying. We've got a Falcon down. As they call over the medical staff. Not sure who this is yet, but looks to be painful. I think the foot thumping is the universal sign of, like, I'm actually hurt. You know, it's like, I'm not saying that people are faking it out there, but I feel like when they do the foot stomping, it's like, yeah.
Especially on those corners and those long throws. You got a lot of bodies, each trying to go in different directions. Absolutely.
Yep. Big applause there. I believe that was Jensen McCoskey.
Yep. He looks to be all right.
Yep.
We'll hope.
He's taken his share of beatings in the midfield over the years, huh?
Comes with the job, I think.
Does, yeah.
Just under 10 minutes here.
It's like they're putting a whole new team on the pitch right now.
I don't know how many more subs they're going to have left.
I don't know. And Tom, what's great is I'm constantly baffled and flummoxed by the substitution rules in college soccer. So you are here to illuminate all of those. And if you could see Tom in the booth right now, he's giving me like the no, I can't, but you can, I'm sure. If it's the middle halftime of the third overtime, you're allowed to sub 3 players that didn't play more than 5 minutes in the first half of the first overtime, right? Is that?
You could come off and back on once each half, is my understanding of the rules.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
Yeah.
Are they right? I have no idea.
I've been doing this for about 5 years, and I'm still not totally sure. You played, Tom. You played on a team, and you're not totally sure.
No, I have.
You just
no
came
idea.
off when they told you to come off and went back on when they told, right? I mean, that's.
You know, people get paid to do that.
Yeah. Well, I don't, and you didn't. So someone.
Exactly.
Guzmano carrying the ball. Pretty hard tackle there. I'd be surprised not to see a card, and it's shown. You know what's interesting about Guzmano is he's constantly drifting to the far flank, but I like him as a hold-up player.
Okay.
I think his body-wise very strong. I would kind of like to see him back to goal a little bit, you know, and I don't know how Masters and Guzmano, what's the plan, right?
Yeah.
I don't come out for that.
No, Kyle's definitely a talented player. Played all year last year as a freshman off the bench.
Yep.
And I think he'll grow, right? College is just college soccer,
Different,
especially.
yeah.
Each year that you have under your belt is kind of.
Yeah, looked excellent playing next to Masters last year. Pretty awesome to win the MAC in your freshman year, in a year where you played a lot. And
great challenge by Masters just to get that head up there.
And then Guzmano header to Nichols. Boy, this would be fantastic. Oh, Guzmano puts the ball in front of him.
The ref waves it off.
Waves it off, but that was a reasonable shout, and Masters will put that in front of goal.
Little long.
Falcons with some promising attacking play there. How do you feel about that penalty shout? I don't know. I can see the case being made. I'll say that Guzmano made a great direct dribble with the ball. And I think the defender used his body in a fair way to shield him from the goal. So,
Do you want me to answer with my bias or without?
you could use your bias. You know, we're not. We can have a little homerism up here.
No,
It's okay.
I'm kidding. No, I think the ref made the right call.
Yeah. It's a hard job, right? You've got your home crowd cheering for a penalty late in
Exactly.
the tied game, and you've got to kind of stick to your guns. So,
Exactly.
we try to always give the talented refereeing crew the benefit of the doubt here. Interesting formation here. Not a lot of people right in front of the box.
Slip by the defender in the box.
Possible trickery and handled without incident. So Lucas Moorfield has come on and performed admirably in goal.
He'll be pleased with this performance.
He will. Cochrane crazies, yeah, they're getting excited.
They're getting into it.
Yeah.
It's nice to hear. Hopefully the players could use that energy.
Yeah. Tom, did they have a chant for you, the Cochrane crazies, or not? Not really.
You know, defenders are underappreciated.
I'm getting that. It's a theme that I'm sensing some bitterness, if I'm totally honest.
No, I didn't give them much to cheer for, you know.
Well, can we call you a wingback?
Absolutely
No,
not.
you were not. you weren't a wingback at all.
No.
You were very much.
My stats would say otherwise.
Yeah, you were very much a defender. We could say you're like a wingback that like just didn't get forward a lot. You know, a defensive
defender.
Yeah.
Another big round of subs.
Yeah, gosh. I hope someone's keeping track of this. There must be.
It would be interesting to check if there's any different COVID rules or.
Yeah, we will find that out because I feel like that's valuable information for the viewers. We've been told that there are not different COVID substitution rules. Yeah. Yeah, Mike Sheehan, our genius
fact checker,
has told us that if you have COVID, you can't play or sub, which seems to me like a very prudent rule. And Guzmano with a fairly speculative strike. Shouldn't make light of it. Our medical staff has done an amazing job as a university, and I know that the other schools in the MAC and throughout all of college athletics have had to deal with a lot with COVID, and they've done a fantastic job. So we appreciate all their efforts, and because of those efforts, we're able to be here enjoying college soccer. So
especially our athletic trainers out there working day and night.
Yep.
Trying to get these guys ready and healthy as possible, getting them tested and all that.
So that's a good
stuff.
point. It's not just the health. It's that when you can't play or practice, then you've got the strain injuries when you come back. And so, yeah,
exactly.
Great point. Maybe just after defenders on the list of underappreciated soccer people would be like the trainers, right?
IUPUI is going to be happy with this long throw.
They are. I was just going to say that. Kowalczyk on that last throw. Not sure whether he wanted to come out for it or stay home. Little pushing and shoving, and Masters will just say away.
Bowling Green stepping their lineup.
Yeah, gosh, Kyle Guzmano would have loved to steal that ball and break with Masters.
Great win by Kale.
Absolutely, and doesn't foul, doesn't commit to it too much. Falcons not quite able to get out of their own half here, having to kick the ball away. Jaguars will try to switch the field. Great ball and a great control. And really a pretty dangerous ball that's put out for a throw-in.
Yeah, you can't count them out.
Just over 3 minutes to play. We will go into overtime after this if we are scoreless after the 90. Masters up again on the press. It's just relentless. And now Cusmano and Masters will team up, trying to win that ball high.
Dangerous spot here for the Jags.
Yeah, and they're getting chance after chance. Number 3, number 6, certainly with the height to convert.
Big win.
Yep, headed away pretty early, but now Jags will try to put it in again. And a knuckleball, that could have gone anywhere. Now let's see if the Falcons can just win back the ball and maybe just regroup. After some onslaughts here, Apanunu will do the best he can with a...
Falcons looking to get their structure back.
Yep.
Reorganize. Yeah,
Nichols.
Freddie on the ball.
He's been very electric when he has the ball. I think Nichols would have had his hands full there. Bit of a wasted opportunity for the Jaguars there. There were some spaces.
Dangerous opportunity.
And that one goes over, I believe, for a goal kick, and to the relief of the entire defense and probably Logan Kowalczyk as well. So Falcons maybe a little on their heels and a little winded here. Might just try to see this out and get to overtime where Coach Nichols can maybe implement a slightly different strategy. Kowalczyk not in a hurry. Apanunu. Masters now kind of getting the break he wants, but Jaguars organized in the back.
Final 20.
That'll go out.
And it looks like we'll be headed to overtime.
Yeah, overtime will be 2 10-minute periods with a 5-minute break in between. And we'll be back shortly. Welcome back to free soccer, aka overtime, here at Cochrane Field. We are going to play 10 minutes, and then if we have no score, we're going to do a 5-minute intermission, and then another 10 minutes. And this is golden goal, so goal would end the game here. Falcons attacking the southern goal now, although there's no wind, so directionally not a big advantage for either side. Apanunu loves this long diagonal crossfield pass. He's pretty darn good at it, but he's going to switch the field through Erlandson there. Montemurri, the nice pass to Masters. Jensen as Apanunu gets more involved in the attack. Kuzmano set to receive, back to goal.
Good, dangerous ball.
Great ball.
That's a corner.
Really whipped, too.
Never mind.
No, I think it.
I saw a touch somewhere in there.
I thought it did, too. Got some clock fixing here. It says 82-80, but I promise you we will not play that much soccer. The Michigan scrimmage, we definitely played that much soccer. Due to lightning delays, we were here for 4 hours. That was a lot of soccer, but good prep for the regular season as the Falcons chase the winning goal here. 8.5 minutes left.
Jags coming out with a lot of energy.
They are.
They got a little press, a lot more organized.
Yep.
There's hope. Once you go into overtime, anything could happen.
Absolutely. The unknown, and there's that pass I was talking about. Masters just struggles to win that, but gets enough on it for the Falcons to retain possession. Masters and Kuzmano trying to figure out that connection. Jaguars intercept, but give the ball away.
Another throw coming up for the Falcons. Looks like they're going long with it. Nope. Saw some mixed signals.
One of the rules of announcing is whatever you say you think they're going to do, they will do the opposite just to make you look dumb. Carter Womack on the ball. Apanunu. Dale Nichols makes a little looping run.
Dangerous spot.
Oh, gosh.
And they'll take the corner.
Cleared. Jaguars.
Dangerous opportunity.
Good clearance from the Jaguar defender there as he's hyped to keep that ball out of goal, but Dale Nichols, again, kind of turning nothing into something there. Nathan Masters will put some whip on this into goal. And a good ball, just not quite the right Falcon there.
Hit back in.
Bit of a collision.
I believe that is Erlandson.
Yep, he gets back up, which is good news as he's an important part of this team. Nichols kind of plays what looked like a dummy through. Jaguars will try to break, but an errant pass slows down the attack, giving the Falcons time to regroup.
Good line by the Falcons.
We'll be calling it. Yeah, you saw the arms go up. That's a little Tony Adams offside trap there. I like that, using the ref as a little shield there, disguising that pass. Carter Womack lays off to Kuzmano. Erlandson, or I'm sorry, Apanunu. Couldn't decide if he wanted to carry that a little more or pass, and he kind of got caught and
Just a little too long on the ball.
Yeah, two states of mind there. Now Kuzmano, who's really good in these tight spaces. Carter Womack now onside. That will go out for a corner.
We are at the 5-minute mark, folks. And we got a corner kick for our Falcons coming up.
Masters over the ball again. Can the Falcons find a moment of magic here in front of goal? Montemurri, good control to put that back in. Just a little unlucky with where it ends up. Nathan Masters just kind of sneakily wins that. Hobbles away, maybe got his toe there, but now Cale Nichols on the ball. Can he find someone? Oh, good turn and not too far off there. Yeah,
just needs to get over a little more.
Yeah, I don't think he'll be upset with that in the video review tomorrow. Just over 4 minutes left in this first half of overtime. Again, it is golden goal, so first to score would win the game. Ball ping-pongs around there, never really any danger. Number 13, Karizi Freddy has looked electric on the ball today. Tom, do you agree? I mean, he's been very direct and very quick.
Definitely bringing a lot of energy going forward. Definitely a threat. That one long ball, and, you know, they're in, right?
Yep, and just all over the pitch, too. A lot of energy.
He's definitely on the back line's radar.
Yep. Kuzmano, beautiful pass to Carter Womack. Just needs someone there. Tries to go a little further. Jaguars passing looking crisp, escaping the press here, and they'll be rewarded. Pretty creative ball and just, well, able to keep it in play. Upinunu will carry the ball out now.
Jags didn't have enough numbers forward
No,
for anyone
they
to be
didn't.
on that.
Looks like we've got an injured Jaguar. To be 32 and be a quick sub out, I believe.
What's happening?
Masters on the ball. We'll restart. Bisher.
Substitution number 25. Number 30.
Kowalczyk will come out.
Good flick by Nathan Masters.
It was.
A little ambitious.
A little ambitious. That was, I believe, Fernandez Garrido. No, I believe that was Jensen. It was, indeed.
Falcons got to make sure they keep their cool, not get frustrated, get those good opportunities, quality opportunities.
Just 2 minutes left in this first half of overtime. Joey just never losing those aerial duels. That's just, he's a lock to win those. Womack will press.
Swings through the back of the legs.
It's a little light, but IUPUI going to try to find a forehead here. Fantastic ball in, really.
We got a foul.
Be a goal kick. I didn't see the foul, but there was certainly a lot of bodies in there. 1 minute left, and
The They'll be looking for the last chance.
Kowalczyk wants a shot here. Yeah, he's not saying let's kill this minute. He's saying let's go out and score a goal. Great header from Nathan Masters, just flicks it on. And Kowalczyk caught off his line here a little bit. In the last few minutes, he has been playing pretty far out. Carter Womack back to Apanunu, and just, gosh, the composure there for that young defensive team to carefully dribble the ball out of danger was pretty awesome. And Kuzmano could take him here. Lay off to Womack in front of goal. Oh, and just too many bodies. I believe that will be a corner.
With 10 seconds on the clock.
Left.
He's got to go here.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Nothing doing. We've got a 5-minute intermission, and we will be playing another half of 10 minutes here shortly. 2-minute intermission. And we're back in our second 10-minute half of overtime. We are in golden goal mode, which means that the next goal would win the game, or we can end with a tie after 2 overtimes. But I think we're going to see a goal here. Tom, how tired were you after playing into this second period of overtime? I know you had some overtime games. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Working hard.
There we go.
Oh, sorry, Tom was muted. He was saying very intelligent things, I promise you that. Thanks to Tom and his awesome crew. Video looks fantastic. We get great feedback that the video looks good, sound is good, so appreciate Tom and his crew staying out here for the overtime. Free soccer. See if the Falcons can find a goal, but first they have to defense against a long throw.
And the Jags will get a corner.
Yeah, they'll get a corner. Good ball in.
Great win by
Well
Erlandson.
defended, yeah, and he had to win that because it was a pretty good ball. And Falcons now looking to escape. Great composure. Wouldn't expect anything else from Jensen Lukasku there. Joey Apenunu up that far flank, and I like him carrying the ball as long as they'll let him. Carter Womack now had a good game. See if Falcons can find a way to center the ball up here to an attacking player. Zach Bisher would love a goal here, you know that.
Falcons asking for a handball.
Yeah. Not given. Anaya now coming back into the game. Maybe a little more attacking minded here in front of goal. Anaya. Oh, tries to scoop that one into that top left corner.
Just that final touch is missing tonight.
Yeah. No, if you watch the halftime show, we had a kids game where they had to find their shoes and then tie them. So I don't know if the Jaguar players were involved in that, but it was a short goal kick, and the Falcons, Zach Bisher picking up that rebound. Jensen Lukasku, rest of this midfield just trying to unlock something in the final third here. Joey Apenunu getting very involved. I believe that'll go out for a corner. Jake Erlandson running up to provide some additional height. Gonna be a short corner. Ref saw something that he didn't like there. And that header will gently end up in the arms of Lucas Moorfield.
Jags looking to get up the field quick.
Yep. Pretty good ball over the top, but handled by Erlandson. Number 3, Taylor Broaders had ideas for that. Kale Nichols, who's had really a phenomenal game all over the pitch, on the ball now. Nyaya, Guzmano, and this is the attack we want to see. Masters involved. Just feel like there's something here for the Falcons when they get into this shape. Whipped across the face of goal. Oh!
Wow. It did not go past the line.
Yeah.
But it's
This is
not
where
over.
we'd like some VAR. Screamed, send it, and then I realized that we were broadcasting and we must remain composed.
I think that's why I'm being quiet this overtime.
Yeah.
It's hard not to be yelling
It
at
is. Falcons are excited. They've got the stompy metal bench thing going. Apenunu just is always going to win those duels, but can't quite put the header on goal. Jaguars will try to counter now, but the legs are a little tired out there and just can't get it going. 4.5 minutes left in the second half of overtime. We're seeing glimpses of possibility. We didn't have VAR to review that if that ball went over the goal line, but I didn't hear any protest from the Cochrane Crazies. If they would have seen it go over, I think they would have been very clear. Falcons trying to unlock this defense.
Miscommunication there.
Yeah, unable to there. Hey, give credit to the Jaguars and give credit to the plan they had coming in. Brian Barnett and his staff, John Schwein and John Bush. I don't think it's cynical to say maybe the plan was to park the bus. Oh, just wide. Just wide to the left. Cusmano.
Kale Nichols is knocking on the door. He's got one.
Yeah.
There's something in there, hopefully.
Yep. And there was no curl on that ball. It was just perfectly straight. And could have used a little inward curl there for the winner. I'm going to say there was a foul there. Fans are not happy.
Falcons got a busy weekend ahead of themselves. They're heading down to Washington to face
the
Bulldogs of Gonzaga.
Down, I think way over.
Over
and up, I think, yeah. That's, I think it's our first game in Washington.
Really?
I believe so. I believe that was in Coach Nichols' newsletter. So, what's the farthest that you traveled on the team? Buffalo?
Something like that. SAUE? Or
okay.
No
flights.
No. I mean, no, nothing like that. I mean, the college soccer talent in this area is absolutely
very good,
phenomenal.
It is. And if you want to watch that, I believe there will be a broadcast. I would encourage you to just check the BGSU men's soccer Twitter account. It's updated regularly, and you can find the URLs. And Naya with a good idea for Masters, but just picked off. Kowalczyk maybe looking to get more involved in the attack here. Masters, just incredible how he gets up for that ball. And now he's going to try to go win a press. Forgets that the keeper can just pick it up, but he's still going to harry him and just harass him. Kind of a sidewinder kick. Bisher looking for somebody. Nichols so collected on the ball. What a great game from him. Anyaya. Murray. Just feel like there's a pass that just would unlock this game here. Nichols might have it in him. Just under a minute and a half to play before we call this game a draw, but let's see if Joey Apanunu has something to say. They're going to say that's a goal kick.
Falcons might be able to get one more chance here. Ball kick to Joey Apanunu.
Gonna go out for BG throwing. 30 seconds left here. What can the Falcons do with it? We are stopping the clock. While we're waiting for that, Tom, let's review, like you said, Gonzaga 7 Pacific time, so 10 p.m. here, late start. Yep, I can do the math, I think. Graduate degree from BGSU, very proud of. And then Friday the 3rd, Cleveland State. I'll actually be in Cleveland that night celebrating a alumni friend birthday. Might try to make it out to that game. At Michigan State on the 6th. Marshall on the 11th. Let's see if BG has something. Oh my gosh, just wide again.
And that looks like that'll be it.
Wright State on the 14th, FIU on the 17th, Mercy on the 21st, Canassus on the 24th, Ohio State 29th. Well, folks, we end in a draw here in BG's home opening defense. No goals to either side, and they are exhausted out there on the pitch. Tom, happy to have you with us today. I think you'll be joining us for a few more games if you're up for it.
Absolutely, yeah. Thanks for having me.
Wonderful.
I've had a great time up here in the booth. Definitely a little different bit of an experience, but I mean, jitters are gone.
Yeah, perfect. We will be home again against Marshall on September 11th at 8 p.m. Put that on your calendar, and we will see you again soon. Go Falcons.
Is number 3, Jilly Aquanunez. Congratulations, Jilly. Being recognized as tonight's Country Crazy and on the bench. Men's soccer will be back here at Cochrane Stadium. Take on the reigning national champions, Marshall Thunder and Kurt. That'll be Saturday, September 11th. Start time is scheduled for 8 p.m. Once again, Jags and the Falcons play to a scoreless draw. Thank you for your attendance at tonight's game. And please, drive home safe.